When I think about fighting, I think about it like geometry. I think about it like angles and positioning of your kinesiology to maintain balance in the human form. I don't think anyone looks at the game the way that I look at the game. I really don't.
Out of the red corner, he stands 5 foot 11 inches tall with a weight of 170 pounds. He's making his professional debut and trains with Ronin Training Center. He is fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, by the way of Chicago, Illinois. Bad Max Metzgar!
You just hear everybody going insane.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out.
My name is Maxwell James Metzgar, and I'm from Oak Park, Illinois, Chicago. I was always just a really nice, soft kid. Like, I couldn't hurt a fly. Me and my brother were both getting bullied in a summer camp, and I didn't really have any means to protect myself. I just wasn't strong enough. The last day of the summer camp, they brought around this little flyer for the Little Huskies wrestling team. I started wrestling that winter, and I immediately was pretty good at wrestling.
I'm not cutting to this side. I'm cutting to this side. Like down, boom. See how my hands just instinctively go to the inside.
All right, get to this position, boom. All my relationships with sports was just me failing. And I was so in my head as a kid, like I just felt so, I could just never do anything right. And when I first started wrestling, I immediately had success. It was just putting the hands on somebody and just making them do what you want them to do, and that I could do. I wrestled for Oak Park River Forest High School. We were one of the best wrestling programs in the history of Illinois.
You can still do it, you just gotta really turn your knee inwards.
I didn't get to really fulfill how good of a wrestler I could have been. My freshman year, my sophomore year, and then a majority of my junior year, I was on junior varsity. And I was considering wrestling at a small school in college, but I didn't see where it was going. I ended up getting an academic scholarship to Ohio State, and I thought about walking onto the wrestling team, but I had to get a job. I was washing dishes my freshman year. I think that's where it started with me having these, questions about my identity and about purpose, and that kind of led into a couple of years of my life where I was really going through it mentally. You know what I mean? I'm not a wrestler anymore, that's for sure.
He's an orthodox fighter, right?
One of my best friends, Mark Antonelli, he's one of my teammates, was preparing for his amateur debut, and Mark knew that I was a really good high school wrestler. So he was bringing me in to help with his takedown defense.
1, 2.
It just was such a relief to be back in an environment that felt familiar to me, where it was like, it was okay to be me. I ended up going to Mark's fight that he was preparing for, and he won the fight. And that's when I was like, dude, I gotta try this shit at least once.
Nice, good timing.
Ready. Red corner ready. Blue corner ready. Fight. 5.
My base fighting style is definitely ground and pound. I got good power, I got good range. I'm a grappler, but I'm definitely not a submission specialist. I'm very, very good at shutting down jiu-jitsu.
Watch your neck as you bring your head up. Yep, right there.
It's walking a fine line between trying to have control and then trying to let go.
All right, that's tough. Let's go. He's holding his head, really. The head here is going to be really hard to get that. I know.
I think more than anything, I'm obsessed with this game. Like, the only thing that I do and the only thing that I think about and watch and spend my time occupying my mind with is MMA.
Kept trying to like elevate his hips to get his weight to come off. He just had a good grip.
I utilize Taekwondo, I utilize karate and capoeira to control the range. I'm gonna make this my fight, and then whenever you get frustrated with that, I'm gonna punish you for it by going underneath. Now I'm level changing and now I'm picking you up. That's how I made it to 7-0 as an amateur without getting punched a single time. I like fighting because it's just like I have control of my own life. Like, what other way can you just go take something from the world? You know, I've always wanted respect. I've always wanted people's respect, and that was something that I didn't have for a very long time. And I've always wanted my own respect, and I'm able to prove that I'm worthy of respect through fighting, right? Because it's so hard. It's a universal thing. People understand fighting. You know, it's in all of us. The kinds of relationships that I've developed through, you know, blood, sweat, and tears with my teammates are the kind of relationships that I wanted. You know what I mean? The kind of relationships of people that you know that have your back. I mean, my teammates and my coaches mean everything to me. I was at that crossroad where I was like, am I gonna get an office job and watch Hulu every night? Or am I gonna try to go chase my dream and try to go make something of myself and do something hard?